So the year is over, 2017 is in the past, and this year has a lot of amazing movies. I saw a lot of movies this year in comparison with last year, so here are my top 10 movies I saw this year. On number 10 I have Split with James McAvoy, and I was amazed by this movie. We talk about a really early movie, and this movie stuck always in my head this year because along for the performance of James McAvoy, he plays 24 characters, and every character he plays, it's a unique one, from the little child to the wife of this house. Amazing, and it's a shame why he wasn't nominated for the Oscar. On number 9 I have Mugu. And I'm one of these people who Jennifer Lawrence. I ignore every movie she makes, but I thought, hey, we have Javier Bardem, and it's from Darren Aronofsky. I thought she was not enough to spoil the movie, but I was wrong. Everyone in this movie is amazing. Jennifer Lawrence plays amazing in this movie, and Javier Bardem and all the supporting cast from Ed Harris to Michelle Pfeiffer. And if you know Darren Aronofsky movies, if it comes to the end of the movie, things getting crazy and things getting out of hand. And this is what I like about Aronofsky movies, just like Requiem for a Dream or Black Swan. And you will have the same experience here in this movie. And I say it, the same experience, because if you're people who doesn't love or like Requiem or Black Swan, you will also hate this movie Mother, but if you love the two first movies I said, you will also enjoy Mother. So Aronofsky is always one director who confuses and split audience. But I was amazed by this movie, and that's why it's on my list. On number 8 I have a remake, It. Woo! A Stephen King novel, the remake of the original with Tim Curry. And here Bill Skarsgård is amazing as Pennywise. I know some of my friends says, the Tim Curry version is better. I say the Skarsgård version is better. So both did great work, but here he is fantastic as the terror clown. And one thing I liked about this movie is, because it's a horror movie, they do not are afraid to show violence against children, because most of the times if it comes to children, you see the reaction of the child and then like next scene. But here you see what happened to the kids, and I like that because I hate kids. A great remake, great cast, and I like the kids because they have the Stranger Things camaraderie, and I really enjoy that. And one of the kids also from Stranger Things plays here. So fantastic movie, fantastic horror movie, and I can't wait for the sequel next year. I hope it doesn't turn into a spider. On number 7, here's a movie for me. John Wick 2. Yeah, the ballerina of shooting begins and continues here in John Wick Chapter 2. And Keanu Reeves is again amazing as portraying John Wick. And he goes rampage on this movie. He uses a lot of more guns, more melee action. The car also, yeah, and the enemies are also cool. The last scene in this movie is so satisfying. So, okay. Part 3, please come as soon as you can. On number 6, I have Baby Driver from Edgar Wright, and I'm a huge fan of Edgar Wright because of his this directing style and all this cutting montage he's using, as I love in the Cornetto trilogy. But can a movie be great without Simon Pegg or Nick Frost? Yes, it can be. It can be great because all the cast, from the boy, I don't know the name, from Baby to the supporting cast, from Kevin Spacey, yes, I said Kevin Spacey, John Hamm, John Bernthal, Paul Rudd. No, Jamie Foxx. That's a funny scene if you now with all this background story from Kevin Spacey. I have to laugh. This is one scene he says, I am so impressed by the kid, how he driving. He impressed me with his big balls. And if you hear that line and you know the backstory of Kevin Spacey with young boys, I don't like this scene. Please skip it. Oh man. But still, great movie. And I'm supposed this is the last time. Yeah, this is the last time. Enjoy that. You see Kevin Spacey big on a movie poster. And with that line, awkward. On number 5, I have Wind River with Jeremy Renner. And we know Jeremy Renner plays Hawkeye in the Avengers movie. Most of the time he is the second fiddle in this movie, but here he's amazing. He just owns the movie. He is the main character, and I love when you see movies, you don't see the actor, or you see the character he plays in the movie. And also I love the world the movie plays is his own character. Then we have Elizabeth Olsen playing a FBI agent and comes to this town and she doesn't know what to do. It's like this classic fish out of water scenario where she doesn't know what to do in this place, and she seeks help from Jeremy Renner because he's a tracker and knows what to do. Amazing movie, amazing cinematography, Jeremy Renner amazing, and the movie is written by the guy, I don't know his name. He wrote Sicario and Hell or High Water, so you know, amazing movie. And the ending, oh, the ending, so satisfying. I love that ending. Oh yes. On number 4 we have War of the Planet of the Apes, and yeah, this movie was amazing. From all the performances, okay, it's hard to say performances, but Andy Serkis in his costume was amazing. The monkeys then, okay, computer. But from the cinematography, from the characters, Woody Harrelson is this evil human who just hates nature and monkeys, was amazing. And the cinematography and the soundtrack from Michael Giacchino is amazingly beautiful. I hear that privately, and oh boy, and it's a perfect closer to the Monkey trilogy. Now on number 3 I have The Last Jedi. I know. Fuck this movie. Fuck this movie. I don't know. I don't see what others sees. I'm not a huge Star Wars fanboy as others who think fanboys is critics in this movie. This is incorrect. But I see more positive things than negative things in this movie, and I was highly entertained, and I just was blown away by all the action scenes this movie had, all the characters, and Mark Hamill was amazing as Luke Skywalker. So for me it's on number 3, and it takes the bronze of this year because, as I said, I see more positive things and only this one negative thing with the casino scene, but this is not enough for me to say, shitty movie. And I enjoyed that. So on my enjoyment ranking, it's high. On number 2, I have again a war movie, Dunkirk from Christopher Nolan, and I'm just, shut up, take my money, Christopher Nolan. I'm just a fanboy, I admit it. I love the directing of Christopher Nolan, the pictures he just create in this movie. Every scene, holy shit, every scene is like a perfect shot scene. And Tom Hardy plays in that movie, he plays just like Bane. It's always with his breathing mask in his airplane, and yeah, it was like Bane-ish Xenia. But anyways, I don't understand. Most of the people say Christopher Nolan cannot make emotional scenes. I don't know where you had that. I cry in every Nolan movie. It's amazing. Yes, still, even in Batman, there's a scene I cried when I think about it. The amazing war movie of this year. There's no better war movie that this year had to offer. Christopher Nolan, you did again a great movie, and I really enjoyed that. Okay, spoiler. the Germans they have not a scene where you see the people or the soldiers. It was there. There was a part where it was like a metaphor for in every corner somewhere is the enemy. So you are not safe on any point. Brilliant movie. Thank you, Nolan. My number 1 movie is drum roll, Logan. Yes, I love this movie because violence from the characters. Hugh Jackman's last hooray. It's wow, amazing. And always from the first X-Men movie, I thought, why you don't show us what these sharp objects can do? But now here we see that thing, and it's also so fucking sad because it's the last movie, and now we have this level of violence. Please make a petition from the first X-Men movie. Make every movie Wolverine with that with that violence, and I will buy that shit immediately. From the characters, Patrick Stewart, Hugh Jackman. Hugh Jackman was never better as Wolverine. From the world this movie created, I loved also, this movie reminds me a lot of a Western scenario, you know, the last cowboy, his last ride, and I love also there's no big threat, no big enemy. The real enemy in this movie is the Apes and Wolverine, or his character himself, and he just wants to somehow in peace. Brilliant movie, brilliant soundtrack. James Mangold makes a perfect movie. Oh boy. Wow, it's the last movie. Maybe Deadpool 2. He comes back. And yeah, as I said, Deadpool, we have also to thank to Deadpool because from the rating R, because I think if Deadpool wasn't released or wasn't made, this Logan movie will never be come out, and the producer says, no, make it PG-13 because, you know, money. Logan is for me the best movie of 2017. That was my top 10 list. It was a great year 2017, and I'm looking forward to what 2018 has to offer. Please, more action. Thank you all for watching so long, and have a happy new year.